So the CW has chosen its new actress, to play the titular role of Batwoman. Oh, happy day. Welcome back, Internet. I am the COG. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a long time, I know. Can be helped. So many things I've wanted to talk about over the recent weeks. But, well, I guess I missed the opportunity. Maybe I'll come back and catch up. But I want to talk about something a little more current. We know 6 weeks ago or so, 2 months maybe, when Season 1 of Batwoman wrapped up, shortly thereafter Ruby Rose suddenly announced she was leaving the show. Oh no! But it's so stunning and brave! Why is she leaving? Well, I tend to believe at least part of it. There's some of the reasons that have been stated. She didn't really like living in Vancouver. She didn't like the long hours. She didn't like the physical nature of the role, even though for some reason she should have known. Shouldn't have been too unexpected. You're doing a superhero show with a nighttime character. It's very physical. Anyway, long story short, she bailed on a show that started off with an okay series premiere viewership of 1.8 million viewers, and since then, with the exception of a couple of minor bumps, as ratings have pretty much tanked like Enron stock. If you're as old as I am, you understand that reference. Let's talk about who the CW has selected to succeed Ruby Rose in the role of Batwoman. They have decided to go with a brand new character, and they stuck to their guns with their declaration they were going to hire someone from the alphabet community for that role. Even though it's a totally different character. Had to be an LGBTQ person. They have selected Javicia Leslie of that CBS show God Friended Me. I believe I'm not familiar with her work. I don't think, as I understand, she has a very large body of work. So on the surface, taking the title role in the Batwoman show could be looked at as a big opportunity. Except the CW's history for virtue pandering. It just kind of seems like they're setting her up for failure. Ruby Rose is criticized by her own community for not being gay enough. Will they say that about Miss Leslie here? She's a beautiful young black woman. And hopefully she's familiar with the physical challenges of the role. But I don't think, no matter what talent she brings to the table, I think the show is still doomed unless they make changes in the writing. And to be fair, because I am always fair, I still have not really watched the show, seen some clips. Show looks terrible. I thought about maybe going back and watching some of these things that I thought were terrible when they were announced. I'll maybe make that a playlist of, I finally watched ... and Batwoman will be on that list to see if it's really as bad as everybody says it is. And make no mistake, at least in everybody that I talk to, people that I watch, people that I've seen talk about it, I've seen very little positive said about it. They all say the writing sucks. And if your writing sucks, no matter what virtue pandering you're exhibiting, your show is going to tank no matter what the supporters say. And there were supporters, a very vocal sect of supporters, that were criticizing the critics, criticizing the fact that the ratings sucked. Why? Is it because it's a lesbian leading the show? Is it because it's a woman leading the show? If there are so many people supporting the virtue pandering, then why didn't they show up? They didn't show up to watch. So how the show got picked up for a second season is beyond me. Even though I think, and I'd have to go back and say, I thought it was going to get picked up for a second season before it even came out, simply on the virtue signaling alone. And if the show still tanks with Miss Leslie in the role, and everybody says the same thing, and they renew it for a third season, then there's no doubt about it. It is totally, completely a virtue pandering production, and that's how they're trying to get their clicks, get their ratings, get their ad revenue. I can't imagine why anybody would want to advertise on it, except at a bargain basement rate. But again, maybe she's got the talent. If I hear from reliable sources that Miss Leslie is knocking the role out of the park, if she is making this show watchable, making the character of Ryan Wilder awesome and someone to watch and follow, then I may tune in just to see. But those that have talked about this have said that the production wanted to go in a different direction in some way. I haven't actually seen that, a statement from production to that effect, but that's what I've heard people say. That being said, different direction. They're not going in a different direction. Unfortunately, Miss Leslie here, I believe, was cast just to check off another box or two in the list, in the diversity list. They've added person of color, lesbian person of color. Here, I quote from the Variety article where she says she's extremely proud to be the first black actress to play the iconic role. Stop right there. Not iconic. Batwoman, as we know her today, is like 10 years old from the New 52 storyline in DC Comics. And to the best of my knowledge, not a major character. Not an iconic role on television. I'm sorry. And as a bisexual woman, because you have to point out you're bisexual, I am honored to join this groundbreaking show that has been such a trailblazer for the LGBTQ plus community. Okay. She sees it as an opportunity. Now let's look at the character that they've cast her to be. New character, Ryan Wilder. She is described as likable, messy, a little goofy, and untamed. She's also nothing like Kate Kane. We'll see about that. The woman who wore the batsuit before her. With no one in her life to keep her on track, Ryan spent years as a drug runner, dodging GCPD, masking her pain with bad habits. Today, Ryan lives in a van with her plant. Oh, please tell me that van is down by the river. Please tell me it's down by the river. If you want to know what that means, go look it up. Saturday Night Live clip. Van down by the river. Chris Farley, funny as hell. A girl who would steal milk for an alley cat and could also kill you with her bare hands. Kill you with her bare hands. Ryan is the most dangerous type of fighter, highly skilled, wildly undisciplined. She is an out lesbian. Never heard that before when describing a character for Batwoman. Athletic, raw, passionate, fallible, and very much not your stereotypical American hero. Great. So stunning. So much more brave, right? Well, let's contrast that with. Here we go. This is the original logline for Batwoman when they announced Ruby Rose in the role. Armed with a passion. Oh, she's passionate. Armed with a passion for social justice and a flair for speaking her mind, Kate Kane soars onto the streets of Gotham as Batwoman, an out lesbian. Wait, okay, so armed with a passion. Ding! An out lesbian. Ding! Highly trained street fighter. Ding! But don't call her a hero yet. In a city desperate for a savior, Kate Kane must overcome her own demons. Ding! That's 4 dings. I don't have to read anymore. You need 3 for a pattern. We got 4. This is the same character. Berlanti Productions was just looking for a carbon copy of Kate Kane and putting a person of color in the role. That's it. They're checking off another box, and I feel bad for Miss Leslie being roped into this. I wish her well. I wish her the best of luck. But if the show tanks, I wouldn't be surprised. And if it tanks and still gets a season 3, I would still not be surprised. Oh, wait. No, I forgot. I almost forgot. There was another angle to this. There's another angle to the casting. I think another angle, another marketing angle for casting, I think, this particular actress with what they've given this character bio. Let's go back to that really funny part. Today, Ryan lives in her van with the plant, or with her plant. I almost guarantee this is a nod to another pop culture phenomenon from recent memory. Who do we know that got really popular really fast, living in a van and talking about it? That's right, my friends, Miss Janelle from Van Life. Janelle Alenia. I don't even know how to pronounce your last name. Young, attractive black woman living in a van, but instead of a plant, it's her snake living with a pet. So Ryan lives in a van with her plant. And a similar looking woman of color, popular woman of color, lives in a van with her snake, with her pet. It's another marketing angle. Maybe good on them. I haven't seen anybody else draw that parallel, but I'm almost sure that they're trying to appeal to people. Miss Janelle here has 2.4 million subscribers, which is more than the top viewership for episode 1 of the whole series. So, yeah, I can understand them trying to get people that watch Van Life here to gravitate toward this new actress to play Batwoman. Best of luck, Miss Leslie. I believe the CW is going to screw your career. But I want to know what you think. Let me know in a comment below. Do you think Miss Leslie is just a tool of the CW's virtue pandering? Is this young woman being taken advantage of? They're providing an opportunity, and they're just trying to check off boxes? Let me know in a comment below. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. Thank you for stopping by. I am the COG, and I am out.